Need me more. Look, I don't have an intro yet, so you're just gonna... I'm gonna make a randomly generated song. So a lot of people, I think I've seen people do randomly generated songs, but usually it's like a prompt or something, right? Like you do like the prompt, yeah, you go to a site that has like, oh, random... But okay, so I made up these games for drawing, actually, a good chunk of time ago now, but I thought I could probably adapt them to music-based stuff using my noggin, right? So I was going to do that. And then we're going to make randomized songs. Actually, random songs. Let me explain. So I'm going to put some things, different categories or whatever, like like genre probably is going to be one of them. I don't know, maybe even like speed or whatever. And then I'm probably going to have to, maybe even time signature. That'd be interesting. However, yeah, I don't know about for this one. This one we're going to keep it semi-simple. But then we're going to roll for them. Right? So it's kind of like a board game almost, but like, you know, for song music making. So for the prompts, I'm not sure exactly what ones I'm going to go with yet. I like maybe a, again, genre makes a lot of sense. So we'll start with genre. Genre. Fuck, dude. I don't even snore when I laugh. I don't know why I keep doing it anyway. Genre. And we're going to go, what, like... I got no idea. I don't... Maybe... I feel like genre bass and then like... Because rock and country I feel like can be like basically any other genre. Just... You know what I mean? Like they can fuse into like... You can have pop rock, you can have jazzy rock, you can have country rock for that matter. You can have like, you know... And same with country. It kind of like goes with anything. So I feel like those should be like maybe after... touches, like does it lean more this way or whatever, so maybe that'll just be like there'll be like a clean to distorted lit range at the end, and that'll kind of determine what direction that goes. So we're not gonna, I don't think, use rock or country as ones because again they're too vague. So maybe we should do like a blues bass. I'm not very good at, which I guess isn't the point of this. Yeah, so sure, blues bass. Maybe bluegrass, because that's specific. Country and bluegrass are often misconstrued. Bluegrass is sort of the stepping stone of a lot of country, but it's not country itself, so bluegrass might be something. But again, I don't know about that one. I don't actually know how that one goes very well. Which again isn't the point of this, but if it ends up being like fucking 5/8 heavily distorted, bluegrass isn't gonna make any sense. So that's my concern. Funk, that's a good one. Funk, we gotta get 6 on pop, I guess. Sure, why not? I also spelled funk wrong, which is fun. I'm just gonna keep spelling everything wrong, honestly. I think that's gonna be my new thing. Classical? Sure, in fact. Yeah. I already mentioned jazz earlier, might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought so. I can count. I can't spell, but I can count. Maybe, mayhaps, perhaps may. Mayhaps per. You know, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. Jeez, these ones are taking a long time. Because I can't think of any. Blues, funk, pop, classical, jazz. Not a very good order for them. But whatever. Maybe I will just put country, because that one, again, I feel like is a little more specific than, like, rock is, right? Sure, let's just put country. And so, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I still need that for other things. These aren't the only things we're doing. Okay, great. So, blues, funk, pop, classical, jazz, country, yes. Now, maybe tempo, and that one will be on our scale, because we got 6 spots, right? So... scale will be from 80. It's pretty slow. So maybe up by 20. So 100, 120, 140, 160, and 180. That's pretty fast. Pretty slow to pretty fast, you know? Again, I think we're just going to stick with 4/4. The key! There we go. Key. And how many keys are in a scale? Is it 6? A, B, C, D, E, F, G7. Okay, we should probably have one for minor and major then. So first three, 1 through 3 here is minor. 4 through 6 is mage. I feel like anyone else would have done it the other way around, but whatever. Min and mosh. Great. 1 through 3 is min. 4 through 6 is mosh. We can do like 2 rolls, and the second roll is higher than 4. It's +1, and if it's 5 or 6, it's +1. If it's 3 or 4, it's neutral. If it's 2 or 1, it's -1. So we'll do that. So that way there is a possibility of getting G. But A and G are going to be extremely rare then, but whatever. Or maybe the second roll will just determine if it's sharp or flat. That might be what it is. If it's 3, it's 3 or 2, it's just flat. I guess it would be 3 or 4 still is neutral, 2 is flat, 1 is down a whole note, 6 is sharp, or 5 is sharp, 6 is up a whole note. That might be how it goes. Okay. I think that's, you know what, we should do this first. So we have our bass for our song. Okay. 1. Blues. Shit. Okay, well, heck me. Again, I don't know how that one goes for garbage, but I already rolled it. Tempo. 140. Okay. It's good, because I can actually set up the session while we're... definitely major, but what is it major? 5. E, but then we're gonna... E, just E, because it stays the same. So E, major. That makes perfect sense for blues, not a problem. Almost makes too much sense for blues. Okay, E major, blues at 140. Great. And that's all for those. So now we're gonna go into specific instruments. What kind... How weird are we getting first? Do I need MIDI? Should I do that? Should I have a scale for weird? Weird out of 10, you know? I actually don't have an electric guitar available currently. I mean, I have one, but there's a situation with it. So I have to go non-distorted. Oops. So we're not gonna go for that. But we're gonna do the bass. How jivey is my bass? Guitar. The worst. I don't know who the fuck decided to spell guitar. Guitar. Look, I can't spell, but you're a fucking idiot. Whoever did that. Guitar. Or would it just be guitar? I think that's right. Anyway, guitar. Okay, and then bass. Jivage on that bass. How jivey is this bass? From a scale. And I think I had this one already semi-thought out. Like, I was going to do another one of those scale things where, like, 1 is something, 2 to 4 or something, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, 1 to 2 is rhythmic. Or, like, no, 1 to 2 is, like, super simple. So it's, like, sticking to the root, kind of just following the chord really easy. 3 to 4 is a bit more rhythmic, a little more complex. And then 5, well, to 6 is gonna be like definitely more movie, almost more melodic. So yeah, let's roll for that then. 6. Woo! Woo! I'm going ham on bass apparently. Okay. Bass is a 6. I don't know how to blues bass 6. Shit. If I got jazz, I'd be fine. If I got funk, I'd be fine. Shit. Relubinge. Okay, chords. We're gonna do chords, and then it's just a scale of complexity from 1 to 6, right? That's not a 3. That's a squiggle. I swear I've written before. I just tell you. Okay. Okay, yeah. So 1 to 6 complexity. Okay, let's roll for that on the chords. That doesn't count. Interference. 6 again. So this is something I actually do with the drawing, is I will often get a re-roll if it's the same number as the last one. So we're going to do that. 3. Okay. 3 on complexity of the chords. Great. How many instruments we're doing? Or like what kind of more obscure instruments, I guess, because that's going to be another thing, is whether or not it's, if we're just sticking to the guitar bass, 1 to 2. Just the basics. 3 and 4 is maybe a piano and something more backgroundy, and then 5 and 6 is gonna be like we have a whole fucking horn section. You feel me? And a fiddle. 3. Okay, fair. And we could do guitar. guitar for complexity. Maybe I should take pop out for rock, actually, because now that I think about it, pop is almost more obscure, or more like vague than rock is. I mean, I was thinking like hip hop and such, and the such, so to me it had a meaning, but now that I think about it, also, like, anything can be pop if it just gets successful, so it doesn't really, I don't know, maybe. And that way I wouldn't have to put in a separate thing for distortion, and the genre would just kind of determine that, you know what I mean? So that might be what I do next time, is I'll not have... Maybe I'll spell funk properly, that'll be nice. That way I actually have room to put rock in there. There we go. Problem solved. 2 in 1. Okay, so guitar from complexity is rough enough. Even though that should have been higher, but whatever, I'll put it next to bass and I'll be fine. 1! My guitar's all bitch! What the fuck? 1. The chump. So it does seem to me the guitar is just fucking sitting there as the bass goes. Which is, again, kind of fine because I don't have too much in the way of options for bass at the moment. Or for guitar at the moment. I have this. Probably just doing chords or power chords or something then. Maybe third chords because... Well, that's a little complicated, isn't it? That probably would have fallen under shit. I really am just like sticking to one thing. I didn't realize those were in frame, I swear. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm only keeping those for a bit later. So, oops. I like my thing, but there's a lot of doing. I'd have to, yeah, whatever. It's for the Vine. I like how that feels old now. I'm like, do it for the Vine, and suddenly I'm like, did I just date myself? You know, like, date myself to what, like 5 years ago? What the? Yes, I lived 5 years ago. What the fuck you want from me? Internet, fucking Jesus. Only babies allowed. Anyone who's not an infant is lame and old. Okay, dude. Anyone who doesn't have the memory and attention span of a goldfish is ancient. Alright. Sick, dude. You know what? Fine by me. I'd just be fucking Treebeard from Lord of the Rings. I'm down. Groot is my spirit animal after all. I don't think Groot's very old, actually, even when he was big. I mean, he might be. They're aliens. Could be very old. Who's to say? Blues piano. Fuck me. I don't know how to piano. Jeez. Ugh. Bass really is gonna be taking the clutch on this one, huh? Hold them open. Oh, heck yeah. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. What's that? It's been 80 million seconds? Oh, gotta be completely honest with you. Oops. I don't know how to jive on guitar at a 1. You know what I mean? I've surpassed 1 so long ago, I don't even remember. Level 1 guitar. Fuck me. Dice. Can't believe you. Oh, the chords had a 3 complexity. It's not 2 complex. Okay. Is it complex enough for that? Because that's very bluesy. Is that too complex for 1 guitar also, is my question. Dang, 3 chords, 1 guitar, I feel like that might, yeah, that may be too complex for both of those. So we'll just stick to this, and then maybe, the blues chord progression is what, like, that? 2, 5, 3, 5, 1? Yeah, because they would usually tune to open. That's an, oh yes, I'll do that, and then I can just play open chords. That's a 1 guitar thing. That's a level 1 guitar. Doing E. Now I gotta do music math. Heck me. For 1, probably. really wish I didn't get a 1. Slide. I just remembered. I have a glass slide that I never use because I never have a reason to. But today it shall. I have a reason to use it. I keep trying to do actual chords, but I remember it's an open. I'm like, ah. Right. So those are our chords. I still like. Bass is gonna be a 6. You know what I mean? Jeez. Like I can't imagine with this, where we're at right now, with how simple the guitar is, the bass being is. Ugh. I don't know. Right now it just feels like someone got like Victor Wooten and just a guy at a bar who played blues slide guitar and had them jam. It's like, okay. E, B, A, G. Alright, so I got the general gist, I think, of the piano and guitar. So obviously I'm going to have to do bass next here. I might just do it on an audio track so that I can just plug in, go straight in. But then I was thinking to myself, what other kind of instruments can we put in here for blues? Because I got a 3 on instruments, I think, didn't I? Yeah, instruments 3, which would mean we need at least 1 more, maybe even 2. And I'll show you. Instead of telling, I'm going to just show you what came to mind. It's happening. I finally have a reason to own this. If I can just. It's real simple, but kind of like it to start anyway. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna do this whole section with it. Here we go. It gets really loud. That goes from real quiet to real loud, huh? Microphone was not liking the dynamics. Oh, that was what it needed. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. You already know what time it is. So that was the Random Blues. That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, it actually, I don't know. I don't know if it actually turned out blues-y because I still don't really know how to actually do blues. But that being said, I think it turned out okay. As far as I'm aware, that's how blues sound. There was a lot of weird isms with it. I thought it wouldn't work really with the guitar being super basic and then the bass being super bumping. But I think everything else was like varied enough, like with the fact that there was like the piano had a bit of movement to it, and then the drums were like mediumly shaking the whole were like mediumly had some intrigue about them, and then the harmonica thing that really no one saw the harmonica coming, but when it did, oof. I honestly think that like practically saved the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know, it was okay. It was alright. I'm gonna do some more of these probably, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking if I do enough, I might do yet another album of random songs. Tell me what you thought. All that. Let's be...